yesterday is done. See the pretty countryside.
Merrily we roll along, bursting with dreams.
Traveling's the fun.
Flashing by the countryside.
Everybody merrily
Catching at dreams.
Rolling along, rolling along, rolling along.
Dreams don't die, so keep an eye on your dreams. And before you know where you are, there you are. Time goes by and hope so dry, but you still can try for your dream.
tend your dreams.
Dreams take time.
Also clean.
Time goes by.
How can you get so far off the track?
Why don't you turn around and go back?
Tend your
How does it happen?
dreams.
Where is the moment? How can you miss it? Isn't it clear? How can you let it slip out of here? How did you ever get there from here? You how does it happen? How does it happen? Just once it was all so clear. How does it start to grow? Does it slip away slow? So you never even notice it's happening.
How did you get to be here?
What was the moment?
How did you get to be here?
Pick yourself a road, get to know the countryside. Soon enough you're merrily, merrily
Practicing dreams, dreams that will explode. Waking up the countryside, making you feel merrily, merrily. What can go wrong? Rolling along.
Some and some are bumpy. Some roads you really fly.
Some rides are rough and leave you jumpy. Why make it tough by getting grumpy? Plenty of roads to try. Some roads and some are bumpy. Some roads you really fly. Look around a bit. Some rides are rough and leave you jumpy. Why make it tough by getting grumpy? Plenty of roads to try. Never look back, roads you really fly. Never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back, never look. How did you get to be here? What was the moment? How did you get to be here? Bending to the road, gliding through the countryside. Merrily we roll along, catching at dreams. Dreams that will explode, waking up the countryside. Everybody merrily, merrily, sing of your song. Rolling along, rolling along, rolling along, rolling
I said, Frank, this picture is a watershed.
Hey, let me tell you about my history.
I said, Frank, one day you'll run my studio.
You're never gonna be studio there.
I said, Frank, will you listen to that response? I said, Frank really knows what the public wants.
I said, Frank, this picture is a watershed.
Know what I'm having?
What?
Not much fun.
Party!
That Frank,
That guy is too much. Hey, the party's outside.
that's Frank.
You like the picture?
The platinum touch.
How about more champagne?
Yes, tastiest talent.
Is he the best? Plus a fine head for business.
The man is blessed.
That's Frank.
I wrote this screenplay for Frank's movie.
Your secret's safe with me.
Frank,
Ah, Tyler! I want you to meet Meg, the star of my movie. My old friend Tyler here is the man who invented the telephone answering machine.
And people are living in fear. I'll invent something else.
That Frank,
So, what do you do?
he's full of advice.
I drink.
That Frank,
No, what do you really do?
is he nice?
I really drink.
What a friend, what a host!
His work is great.
Has a wife who is gorgeous,
A son who's straight. He's a type you could easily learn to hate. That Frank,
Who says lonely at the top? I say let it never stop. It's our time coming through, all our dreams coming true. Working hard, getting rich, being happy. There's a switch.
smile.
Did you miss writing
He's
music?
rough, but he's cool.
That was the old Frank Shepard.
What's
This guy's the American dream.
And what a great fool! If you had no idea what charisma meant,
And you just can't be jealous, he's such a gent. He's the kind of a man that you can't resent. That Frank.
Franklin,
Meg, this is Mary Flynn. Mary is my deepest, closest, best friend in all the world.
Congratulations on the movie. Your performance will stay with me for a long time,
We go way back.
but seldom forward.
actually, Franklin gave me the novel you wrote, and I read it over and over.
Well, didn't you get it the first time?
Hey, gang, we've got dancing outside. Come on.
I said, Frank, you're coming down to Mexico.
I think Frank is moving back to Paramount.
These are the movers, these are the shapers, these are the people who fill the papers. These are the friends of Frank. Each one a perfect
See
blank.
a movie that's successful, what can you say? Congratulations!
Thank you.
These are the movers, these are the shapers, these are the people who give you vapors.
20 years ago, who'd have guessed? Who'd have guessed we'd be standing here? God, we would have been so impressed. Now we're here with the most brilliant minds on the coast. And notice who is their host.
Mexico, beautiful Frank. Acapulco, Mexico, beautiful Frank. When you've made a movie that's successful, where do you go?
Paramount! Here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. Thanks, pal, for flying out.
Thanks, pal, for the ticket. I got a letter from Frankie.
Well, at least my son writes to you.
Yeah, to thank me for coming to his graduation.
He didn't invite me.
He didn't invite me either.
How is he, anyway?
I mean, he asked the same thing about you, Frank. Look,
Frank,
one of the two of you
I am
finally
beginning
get on
my broadcast. Where Franklin Shepard goes, I go, because that is where the A-list goes.
I just figured out what the A stands for.
Now, I heard a reliable rumor that you're selling the Malibu house.
You don't want it? The place doesn't even have a pool.
No pool. In my rat's hole in New York, the John is terminally busted and the kitchen should be condemned, but no pool? Trash it!
Let's have some coffee, Mary.
Poor Frank,
I never drink coffee.
handled that well.
Caffeine isn't good for you.
Look, I'm aware this was just a formula movie. But my next picture, you wait.
I gave up waiting.
He's polite and considerate, rain or shine.
It began when I tasted communion wine.
Who says mustn't go too far? I say, look at where we are. It's our time coming through. I say good, me and you. I say roll. I say ride. I say, hey, there's food outside.
That Frank,
Frank's movie was fun.
relax.
Frank knows what the public wants. And Frank made a star.
I love a movie.
If you had no idea what charisma meant, and you just can't be jealous, he's such a gent. He's the kind of a man to be president. That Frank. That Frank. That Frank.
Frank, tonight I saw a falling star. I was running across the lawn, and then right there in front of me.
And
a
what
star
do we see in front of us? A rising star. Because no matter what the critics say about this picture, they are certain to love you.
They're certain to, no matter what they say about the picture.
The plot thins.
Meg, you know my wife, Gussie.
Everybody who's been to a Broadway show knows Gussie Carnegie.
The hem of your garment.
I say by tomorrow, all of that will be at your feet.
Oh, Scotty, that's the valley.
Have you been outside all this time?
It's customary when you give a party to attend it.
Did you sing?
No one asked.
Franklin,
Later.
you're ignoring me.
Yes, I am.
I've got feelings.
And I've got a wife.
I love you so much.
And I love you too.
Anyway, I'm off. Tomorrow I fly to New York.
Oh, while you're there, do not miss the new Charles Kringis play. That is the only show in years that actually deserves its Pulitzer Prize. I say, in every generation, there's one playwright.
Oh my God, what did I say?
Oh, don't you know that in this joint, you must never, ever mention the name Charles Kringis?
Mary, for God's sake.
Yeah, see, Charlie, Frank, and I were once these devoted, inseparable friends.
Would anyone care to come outside?
Up until that famous television interview where Charlie, in front of the whole nation...
Mary, enough.
Mary, I've warned you.
Hey, the house numbers are in from the East Coast.
And it went through the roof. The surprise of Darkness Before Dawn is Meg Kincaid, a starry-eyed find.
To Franklin Shepard, who I've known ever since we started out together back in a crummy little Greenwich Village saloon.
To Frank Shepard, congratulations to the client every lawyer dreams of. 40 years old, a hit in New York, now a hit in Hollywood. Married to this Broadway legend, surrounded by the people who work for him, by his money.
Are we making speeches? To Franklin Shepard, the producer. The man who has everything. And fat, drunk, and finished. I would rather be me any day.
Well, look at the time. I've got to go to bed.
He'll wait. Colin.
Get out of here, drunk.
Gussie?
Get that fat sot out of
Mary,
here.
may I take your glass?
You may not take my glass.
Frank! Frank!
Well, now I won't be invited back. Well, please don't all feel you have to leave just because I'm leaving. First, attention. I said attention! Are you all listening? Because I have something I must say. You are all junk. And you deserve them.
Damn sad.
Isn't she somebody?
No, she's a critic.
She wrote a bestseller once.
I would never have believed it. She's finally out of Frank's life.
Yeah. And the loss is unbearable.
Ow. What happened? Oh, she cut her hand on a piece of glass.
Oh, no, it's nothing, please.
No, Meg's cut her hand rather
No,
badly.
honestly, it's nothing.
Rue,
You
go
know,
get
stop.
something, get some iodine.
Oh, see? When you're young and the star, how the slightest thing and you're everybody's focus.
Bitch.
It's stopping. I'm just going to let it air out.
You two sure know how to bring down a curtain.
I've got the iodine. Where's the patient? Down at the foot of the lawn.
Doing her fawn imitation.
Mr. Shepard? Frank, before I go, I just want to know, how do I get to be you? The worst vice in the world is advice, so I don't give any. Hey. Don't just write what you know. Write what you know. Now get out of here.
The worst vice is advice? Did you get that off a t-shirt, Frank?
I'm sorry, what's wrong?
You! And that little punch boarder, what's wrong?
Please don't do this. We've got a party going on out there.
You may have betrayed me, but you are not going to humiliate me.
Gussie, when are you gonna let it go? I never said you were too old for the part. The studio said you were too old for the part.
To think I divorced a husband who worshipped the ground I walked on, to marry a pitiful excuse for a man like you.
I've made only one mistake in my life, but I've made it over and over and over. That was saying yes when I meant no. Forgive me.
Don't you dare!
All right, you wanna know if it's true? It's true. But what you would never understand is she's sensitive. She cares. She's an inspiration. She's the raft that keeps me from drowning.
Pathetic. After all these years, I finally have to hand it to Charlie Kringus. That driven little runt was always one smart enough to read your label.
And I envy Charlie Kringus every day of my life.
Oh, hilarious. This, coming from a man whose work isn't remembered by the time audiences reach the parking lot.
I swear, if I could go back to the beginning, if I could somehow be starting over with Charlie, writing shows, trying to change the world, I would give all this up like that.
Oh, you've lied to yourself so long. You probably believe that.
Do you really not see that I'm ashamed of all this? That I'm as sick of myself as you are? I'm just acting like it all matters so people can't see how much I hate my life and how much I wish the whole goddamn thing was over.
I found her running along the lawn, singing.
Ah, sorry, here.
Now stand still and let me put some iodine on that hand.
My significant other and I want to say goodnight.
Meg! My husband was just telling me that you're the starry-eyed slut that keeps him from drowning.
Gussie, stop it!
Oh, absolutely, Frank, I will stop it. But maybe she won't be so starry-eyed now. Oh! You always got the job, sir! He wants to leave me with her, Dory! Sir, you said we were finished, Frank! Well, now we're finished! You and her and me and every goddamn thing is finished!
How did you get to be here?
What was the moment? How did you get to be here? Dreams don't die, so keep an eye on your dreams.
For before you know where you are, there you are.
Roads may wind and you may find what you've left behind is your dream.
Tend your
How does it happen?
dreams take
Once it was all so
time. Time goes
How can you get so far off the track? Why don't you turn around and go back?
and your
How does it happen? Where is the moment? When did the road behind disappear? Where did you let things slip out of gear? How did you ever get to be here? 1975.
1974.
And that is Frank Sinatra singing Good Thing Going from the Broadway and film hit Musical Husbands. The composers of that show, Franklin Shepard and Charles Kringus, are in our studio tonight, and we will be meeting and talking with them. But first, the news. How?
The lead-in story from tonight's edition of News from New York. Today, our nation is at long last celebrating a ceasefire in Vietnam. The tragic death toll there now having cost nearly 46,000 American lives. Judy.
On the local front, Mayor Abe Bean.
Well, Mr. Kringus, what do you think?
I think my worst nightmare has come true. I look like Richard Nixon.
Charlie.
No, Mary, no. Do not speak to me. This whole goddamn thing is your fault. I don't know why in Christ's name I let you talk me into this humiliation.
Here is the drink you ordered, Miss Flynn.
Oh, Mary, how thoughtful.
Oh, come on, Charlie. I need a drink.
Yeah, one drink. What would you like?
A bottle of vodka and a straw.
Where's Frank?
Frank, probably off signing to score another movie or closing a record deal. I can only tell you where Frank never is, and that is with me working on our show.
All right, well, when I called KT to set up this interview, I made it very clear that the only thing you two were here to talk about was your next show and how long you both been working on
Mary,
it.
since Frank married Gussie, the only working he knows is working the room.
Oh, and just where did he learn that, Charlie? off on that goddamn yacht is where. And wait, who was it who sent him off on that goddamn yacht, huh?
I say to hell with Frank. Look, I have started a play all on my own. And if Frank doesn't show up in the next 30 seconds, I am walking right out that door.
Look, Charlie, I know Frank. If you connect with him again, if you commit the guy today publicly, I swear, by tomorrow, you two are gonna be back together working again. You gotta help save him, Charlie. Hey, old friend, what do you say? Old friend, make it okay. Old friend, give the old friendship a break. Why so grim? We're going on forever. You, me, him, too many lives are at stake. Friends, this long has to mean something strong. So if our old friend's wrong, shouldn't an old friend come through? It's us, old friend, what's to discuss? Old, friend, here's to us, who's like us.
Damn few.
Charlie, why can't it be like it was? I liked it the way that it was. Charlie, you and me, we were nicer then. We were nice. Kids in cities and trees were nice. Everything. I don't know who we are anymore, and I'm starting not to care. Look at us, Charlie. Nothing's the way that it was. I want it the way that it was. Help me stop remembering then. Don't you remember? It was good. It was really good. Help me out, Charlie. Make it like it was. Come on. Ugh. Look, we both know it was better, Charlie, the three of us.
And you come on, Mary, we are not the three of us anymore. Well, now we are one and one and one.
Charlie, nothing's the way that it was. I want it the way that it was. God knows things were easier then. Trouble is, Charlie, that's what everyone does. Blames the way it is on the way it was, on the way it
Jesus, Mary. After all these years, you're still in love with the guy?
You gotta help save me then, Charlie.
Charlie, Frank, we are on the commercial break, and then it's us. Follow me.
Frank isn't here.
He isn't here. Where the hell is Frank?
Frank is here, and Frank is sorry, but ever since Gussie and I got married, life is this series of meetings. Hey, pal.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, and I missed you, buddy. And Mary. Oh, God, Mary, you look wonderful. Lost a little weight?
180 pounds. He still calls, though.
Please, Frank. Frank, in the chair. Charlie, you come with me.
KT, I think I saw my ex-husband hovering around outside. Could you see to it that nobody's allowed in? He's become the eternal sponge.
Got it. Charlie, move, please. We gotta go.
Excuse me, Mrs. Shepard. I know this is inappropriate, but I wrote a film script, Darkness Before Dawn, that is so perfect for you.
It is inappropriate. Give it to me. I have accepted that if I don't want people handing me scripts, then I can never go out. Frank, did you tell Mary about closing the 3-picture deal?
No.
But please let me be the one to tell Charlie. I am waiting to choose the exact moment.
Oh, God.
I've explained to Frank. You compose a Broadway show, you're something in New York. But you produce a movie, you're something all over the world.
Frank, we're up. We gotta move.
Gussie. Hiya, Gus.
Oh, Joe.
You look great.
You've caught me in the middle.
Yeah,
Joe.
I was hoping. I was hoping. I was hoping maybe you could spare me 100 or so.
Joe, God, you can't keep doing this to me, Joe. Now this is the last time.
I'm lining up backers for my next play.
Oh. Excuse me, Joe. Oh, they're waiting for me.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And now, our evening's top news story. Today, the Supreme Court made its final ruling legalizing abortion. The court stated abortion should be a decision between a woman and her physician. A long-time controversy now ended.
Judy.
For those who have tuned in late, we are hearing Frank Sinatra singing the hit song by Franklin Shepard and Charles Kringus. Our next guests live from New York.
Oh, and Frank, I cannot thank you enough for this favor.
Favor? After what you did for me during my divorce?
That's why we're here.
Oh, and how's your son?
Want to see a picture?
No, but do that on air. And I'll coo and I'll tear and I'll carry on like a mad thing. People love cheap sentiment. And I understand congratulations are in order. I hear you just signed a 3-picture deal to produce movies.
Where'd you hear that?
Now don't worry. I understand I'm not supposed to bring it up on the air.
I think you weren't supposed to bring it up in front of me.
Oh? Oh.
Charlie, I was waiting for the exact moment to tell you, but see, it doesn't change our plan. It's only 2 or 3 months at a time.
Frank, it is always 2 or 3 months at a time.
I haven't even signed the contract
Do you know
yet.
how long I have sat and waited for you to finish this project?
Hold it for 1 second, guys, will you? We're just about on.
Charlie, I have a son to support. I have an ex-wife draining me. What happens if we finish this show, we get it on, and they say it's no good?
Frank, I have 4 kids to support. I don't give a rat's ass what they say. If I say it's good, if you say
Okay,
it's
fellas,
good...
we're just about to start.
He only knows it's good if it makes a fucking fortune.
Hi, we're back! And welcome to Today in New York Celebrity Spot. Here next to me, we have 2 brilliantly talented people. The gentleman on my right is...
Oh, Franklin Shepard. I almost forgot.
And?
And he is. Why would he lie? And I have no idea who I am.
This is my great friend and even greater collaborator, Charlie Kringus.
They are the songwriters for Musical Husbands, both the show and the movie. They also wrote Sweet Sorrow, and their newest collaboration will be called Take a Left. But more about that later.
Apparently much later.
And you recently married the star of those shows, Gussie Carnegie, did you not?
Yes, that's correct.
And I'm married to Evelyn.
Now, all of Broadway says that you two are the next Rodgers and Hammerstein, Lerner and Lowe.
Irving in Berlin.
Let's start at the beginning. You're both from Chicago. You both went to the same school and the same college?
Nope. Me, Columbia. Him, Juilliard.
So your entire lives, you've been very, very close friends.
Until today.
Like all partners, we have had fights and other commitments, but the magic is only there when it's me and Charlie. Charlie and me.
I love it. Now, how do you two work together?
Oh, may I answer that?
Please.
How do we work together? Sure. Well, he goes, and I go, and soon we're humming along, and that's called writing a song. Then he goes, and I go, and the phone goes ring, and he goes mutter, 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 mutter. Yes, Jerome. Mutter, no, Jerome. Mutter, 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 mutter. That's his lawyer, Jerome. Mutter, 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 mutter. Do it, Jerome. Click, sorry, Charlie. So I go, and he goes, and I go, And soon we're tapping away. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Charlie. It's a secretary. On the intercom. Yes, Miss Bzz, it's a messenger. Thanks, Miss Bzz. Will you tell him to wait? Will you order the car? Will you call up the bank? Will you wire the coast? Will you ring? Sorry, Charlie. Mutter, 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 mutter. Sell the stock. Mutter, buy the rights. Mutter, 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 mutter. Bzz, let me put you on hold. Bzz, yes, Miss Bzz. It's the interview. Thanks, Miss Bzz. Will you tell him to wait? Will you wire the car? Will you order the coast? Will you send up the bank? And the telephones blink and the stocks get sold and the rest of us, he keeps on hold and he's into making movies. And he's now a corporation. Right. So I play at home with my wife and kids and I wait to hear the movie bids and I've got a little sailboat and I'm into meditation. Right. He flies off to California. I discuss him with my shrink. That's the story of the way we work. Me and Franklin Shepard, Inc. I am beginning to enjoy this. I promise to be honest if you promise to handle the lawsuit.
Now, Frank, when you do work together, I've always been curious. Which generally comes first, the words or the music?
Generally, the contract.
Oh. That sounds like you think making money is a bad thing for an artist.
Like money? Did I say money? No, I like money a lot. I mean, it's better than not. But when it's money, money, when you're into money, and you should be. Listen, Frank does the money thing very well. But you know what? Other people do it better. Yeah, and Frank does the music thing very well. And you know what? No one does it better. Still, the telephones blink and the buzzers buzz, and I really don't know what he does, but he makes a ton of money. And a lot of it for me. Right. So I think, okay, and I start a play, but he somehow knows, cause right away it's ding. Hiya, buddy, wanna write a show? I got a great idea. We'll own all the rights with a 2-week out and a turnaround on the guarantee, plus a gross % of the billing clause. And there I am in California, talking deals and turning pink. Oh, back in business, and I mean just that. Back with Franklin Shepard, Inc. Very sneaky how it happens. Much more sneaky than you think. You start with nothing but a song to sing. And next you're Franklin Shepard. Oh, wait a second, wait 1 second. I am getting in too deep here.
Franklin, let me ask you.
You see, Frank and I are not that kind of close. Not like we used to be.
Now, Frank.
And friendship is like a garden. You have to water it and tend it and care about it. And you know what? I miss it. And I want it back. Look, nothing permanent has happened. It's just a temporary kink. Friendship's something you don't really lose. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let me lose the greatest composer any lyricist has ever had. Phone him, write him, stop him on the street. You will recognize him. He's the one going through his checkbook. And tell that man to get back to his piano. Very sneaky how it happens. Every day you're on the brink. First the prizes, then the interview. Oh my God, I think it's happened. Stop me quick before I sink. One more triumph that I can't refuse. In case you didn't notice, this is my first time on TV and my last. No, here's the point. Whatever happens, then we'll all go have a drink. That's the guy I love, the fella who's inside. Mutter, 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 mutter. Quick, Jerome, get the president. There's a crazy man on my TV screen. Inside. Psst, psst, ding. Inside. Franklin Shepard. Just write him care of any bank, USA. Inc.
Now, let's take a commercial break. Oh, thanks, guys.
Jesus Christ!
That was a real slaughter, Charlie. Congratulations.
Frank,
I think you said enough. I know for years you've been attacking me and constantly putting me in the position of having to defend myself with that. See, I don't know why anyone would want to so humiliate and betray the guy who is his oldest friend in the world like that, but I do know you're never going to have the opportunity to do it again. You're goddamn out of my life, Charlie.
No, Frank, I'm sorry.
You're sorry after you publicly mock and ridicule and belittle me when, man, I swear I would lay down my life for you. Shut up! Charlie, all these years I've loved you no matter what you did, but I guess because I don't live my life like you or the way you'd like me to, you had to shoot me down and watch me bleed. Well, I like my life, Charlie, so you can just get the hell out of it!
Hey, guys, now, what do you say the three of us, we go for a humongous drink and we talk, okay? I mean, we need to talk.
Oh, Frank, are you all right?
Frank, can we go talk?
You know, in some cultures, when someone does something cruel or evil or betrays them, they never see him again. They simply never see him. They never talk to him or look at him or acknowledge him in any way. For them, he is dead. Absolutely and irrevocably dead.
Can I just explain what all that came out of?
Some roads are soft and some are bumpy. Some roads you really fly. Some rides are rough and leave you jumpy. Why make it tough by getting grumpy? Plenty of roads to try.
1972.
1970.
Some roads are soft and some are bumpy. It's not a quick ride. Look around a bit. Some rides are rough and jumpy. Why make it tough by getting grumpy? Stay on the track of roads to try.
1970.
Some roads you really fly.
1969.
How does it start to go? Does it slip away slow? So you never even notice it's happening. 1968!
What? You say she's not there? Well, do you know when she's expected back? It's open! Sorry, you don't expect her back until when? Until after the theater? No message. Wait, yes, actually. Would you tell her that Franklin... Frankie! Oh my God, Frankie, I don't believe my eyes! Oh, did your daddy miss you? And look how big you got, huh?
Daddy, we saw your boat, but we didn't see you.
No?
You know, what is really amazing is we're not all still waiting at that dock to surprise you. God, what's on her face red?
Well, first class doesn't get off at the dock! We have this big ramp at the prow and a captain who leads you right into your limousine.
Oh, right, of course. Silly us. Mary, you should have known that.
We got Beth to send Frankie from Houston.
Daddy, I have 32 postcards all over my wall. My favorite are the alligator and the Panama Canal.
Wow, look at that. He brought Frankie an alligator back with him. What a nice little... Oh, God, Frankie! Frankie, you have to help me!
Oh, thanks, Uncle Charlie. That's bound to give someone here real nice dreams.
All right, start with the trip, and then I want a Sherpa guide to show me this gargantuan apartment.
Well, I owe it all to you guys for making me go. I didn't do anything that wasn't rich. Rich living, rich food, rich people.
Well, poor Evelyn, my poor wife, who never comes in from our poor house in the poor country, poor thing, is dropping off our 4 poor children with her poor mother. Yeah, where they are expecting Frankie, and then Evelyn is meeting the 3 of us at...
Wait. Where? You're never gonna guess where.
The Downtown Club.
Charlie?
Now let me think. A smoky, dingy Greenwich Village dive or the homecoming party at the Colony Club? What a choice.
Oh, Frank, I'm so sorry. You must give us a list of what's in and what's out. You know how important all of that is to me.
Wait. Presents? I forgot. Presents. This is for Aunt Mary.
Oh, thank you.
And this is for Uncle Charlie.
Whoa.
Son, about 40 of yours are right now up in the air between Gibraltar and Texas, but trust me, they are absolutely worth the wait.
It's my book in Spanish.
I bought it in Valparaiso, Chile, where there it was in all these store windows.
Oh, Mary, tell Frank the story of how success has affected you. Okay, I'll start. Mary has joined the enemy.
Charlie.
Frankie, tell Aunt Mary, how many kids in your class say, when I grow up, I want to be a drama critic.
Oh, Charlie, just shut your mouth and open your present.
I did.
What is it?
What is it?
It's an option agreement. We have been offered a small fortune to do a movie version of Musical Husbands!
Oh my God, that is unbelievable!
So, take this over to Daddy and say very clearly, there isn't enough money in the universe.
You're welcome, Charlie. I appreciate the gratitude. Thanks very much.
There isn't enough money in the universe.
Oh boy, Frankie, what do you say the two of us go and we'll explore this monster apartment, huh?
I'm tired.
Well, of course you are, Tiger. It's been a long day.
Yeah, you know, we can have a lie down upstairs.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night.
Oh. All right, come on. Let's see what we can find you up there.
Charlie, I'm 31 years old. Beth wiped me out with the divorce. I have a son to consider, so forgive me, Charlie, if I happen to need money.
So let's us do the work, and the money will come. Frank, we cannot keep making our stuff the other thing we do.
Shh, guys, not now.
Why do I have to be poor to write music?
Because once you're rich, you never will.
Charlie, I am telling you, we can make a statement with this movie.
Nurse, doctor, guard, attendant, matron, anybody help.
Trust me.
You trust me.
Charlie, listen.
Frank, you listen. You listening? No. No, no, never, ever, no.
Hey! Here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few.
Hey, old friend, are you okay? Old friend, what do you say? Old friend, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made, and in a pinch, sure, they'll do. But us, old friend, what's to discuss? Old friend, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few.
So, old friend, fill me in slow. Old friend, start from hello. Old friend, I want the when, where, and how. Old friends do tend to become old habit. Never knew how much I missed you till now.
Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made. Some of them worth something too. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, tell you something. Good friends point out your lies, whereas old friends live and let live.
Good friends like and advise, whereas old friends love and forgive.
And old friends let you go your own way.
Help you find your own way.
Let you off when you're wrong.
If you're wrong,
when you're wrong.
Right or wrong, the point is old friends shouldn't care if you're wrong.
Should, but not for too long.
What's too long?
If you're wrong.
When you're wrong.
The thing is, old friends do leave their brands on you, but old friends shouldn't compete.
Old friends don't make demands on you.
Should make demands on you.
Well, don't make demands you can't meet.
Well, what's the point of demands you can meet?
Well, there's a time for demands, whether you
No,
meet
If you were
them or
right,
not.
I would be the first one to admit it. But you, there's no other side. There's only your way and the wrong way.
Hey, old friends, how do we stay? Old friends, who is to say? Old friends, how an old friendship survives. One day, chums having a laugh a minute. One day comes and they're a part of your lives. New friends pour through the revolver.
revolving door. Maybe there's one that's more. If you find one that'll do, but us old friends, what's to discuss, old friends? Here's to us. Who's like us? 2 old friends, fewer won't do. Old friends, gotta have 2 old friends helping you balance along. One raise you for your faults and fancies.
One persuades you,
at the other one wrong. Most friends fade or they don't make shit. The great new ones are quickly made perfect as long as they're new. But us old friends, what's to discuss, old friends? Here's to us. Who's like us?
Okay.
Damn few.
Missed everything.
The wife here, she misses nothing.
Well, I had no idea the gang would be dropping in. My understudy's been going on for the last few weeks, and Joe insisted, as a courtesy, I must see her. But first, I insisted Joe must see Frank's new apartment. Have you ever seen that disaster he was living in?
I decorated it.
I am calling the Surgeon General tomorrow to have him cut out my tongue.
Oh, promises, promises.
Look, Joe, it's Charles. Now he can call the night a success.
Hey, Gussie. God, I didn't hear a doorbell.
Oh, I bet that's because I didn't ring one. I never do. When I have keys. I'm decorating this pad. The price was right. Free. Here. I picture all of the furniture in here. The hues of anemones. A chair. A chair. A footstool. And a sofa. Oh, I should have a brain transplant. I forgot we bought this teeny tiny housewarming nothing. Some awesomely expensive champagne. I'll open it. Do. All right, I will.
I'm gonna go check outside.
Always good to see you, Joe. And your wife.
Joe, precious, there are glasses in the kitchen, and it's Frank's house, so he can do the honors. Oh, mushy, darling, we have a curtain to make.
Home one day, and already she's ordering me around.
How nice to see the old gang. Can they see us?
Yes.
I didn't even unpack. I've made up my mind. I'm leaving Joe.
He'll be destroyed.
Or I will be. I'll call you when I arrive at the theater.
I'm supposed to go out.
Please. Please, you've got to wait for my call.
Gussie.
I'm desperate.
I'll wait for your call.
Consider yourself kissed.
You got this guy everything anybody could ever want in a kitchen except for glasses.
Here, I'll get them. They're still packed.
Ugh, eek, look at me. Oh, that means don't. I'm going to the little boy's room to repair.
That's real first-class champagne.
Oh, I don't drink.
What? Never?
Hardly ever. I'm a very excessive personality. You know, it's too much caffeine, too much cigarettes, too much food.
Too much Frank?
Is Frank the only person in the world who doesn't know you're in love with him? And how many people know about those two? Oh.
I mean, I'm sure there must be one or two. Who don't?
I have decided not to know. She is now Broadway's hottest star, and the guy, he's hot too, obviously, in more than one sense. I say let them get it out of their systems. As long as, please God, she don't leave me.
Well, I think Frank's being on a boat for the last 8 months has put an end to it.
Gussie flew over and joined the cruise, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we had no idea Gussie was on the cruise.
It will never cease to amaze me how everyone in this town knows everything I do. It was only for the last 2 weeks.
Okay, pretend these are champagne glasses.
You've got yours. Now, Charles. Oh, just one, Joe.
Yeah.
Mary.
No. Thank you.
Oh, that's right, you never do. Well, more for us. To our genius.
Thank you. It's always nice to be appreciated. Okay, Gus, curtain, we got a curtain.
Oh, pooh. But 1 minute late, God, every column.
And Frank, we will see you after.
Oh, Frank's coming with us.
Oh?
Actually, what I should do is stay here and look after Frankie.
Frankie's here.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Oh, now, Mary. Let's all let Franklin get himself settled in. Good night, Mr. All Work and No Play. And everybody's favorite, Charlie.
Don't you guys stay strangers now.
Good night, Joe.
Yep.
So you're really not coming.
I can't leave. Not right now, Mary.
Frank.
Just accept that, will you?
Please. Here's to us.
Mary.
Come on, Charlie. Let's go have ourselves one hell of a time.
I'll be down in a minute. Get rid of Gussie, Frank.
Gussie's none of your business, Charlie.
But you are. Get rid of this whole pathetic life.
Charlie, I love success, okay? I love having 2 out of 2 shows hit, moving up in the world. Sorry, I need some time to think.
Okay, well, begin by thinking about joining Mary and me tonight. Frank, there is something going on with Mary right now, okay? She hasn't written a word since her book took off. She needs us. Frank, she needs both of us.
I made a promise I would wait for a phone call. I have to, I promised.
Wait for her call and get out of it. Once and for all. Drop Frankie at ours and meet us at the downtown club.
I'll be there. Come here.
You know I love you.
I love you.
And I missed you.
I missed you.
I just want us to get back working together.
Get out of here before the both of us start wailing.
Thanks, old friends. Keep reminding me. Frank's old friends always seem to come through. Frank will too. So, old friends, now it's time to start growing up. Taking charge, seeing things as they are. Facing facts, not escaping them, still with dreams, just reshaping them, growing up. Charlie is a hothead. Charlie won't budge. Charlie is a friend. Charlie is a screamer. Charlie won't bend. Charlie's in your corner. Mary is a dreamer. Mary's a friend. Mary is a nudge. Mary is a purist. Charlie's a judge. Charlie is a dropout. Everything's a cop-out. Why is it old friends don't want old friends to change? Every road has a turning. That's the way you keep learning. So, old friends, don't you see we can have it all? Moving on, getting out of the past. Solving dreams, not just trusting them, taking dreams, readjusting them, growing up. Growing up, trying things, being flexible, bending with the road, adding dreams when the others don't last. Growing up, understanding that growing never ends. Like old dreams, some old dreams, like old friends.
Don't stop.
I thought you were going to call.
I said I had a headache and had the car bring me back here.
I have plans, Gussie. I'm going to meet Mary and Charlie, and there's something I have to say to you. I think that it's...
Frank! I did it. I had the driver take my things to a hotel.
Gussie, don't know. You can't do that. We've already destroyed one marriage. I could never live with you leaving Joe for me.
I'm leaving him for me.
But why? Why suddenly? Why tonight?
I saw tonight I could lose you.
My friends are waiting.
Your friends will be there for you tomorrow. I need you tonight. Life is knowing what you want. Darling, that's the only thing to know. As I told you moons ago, darling, nothing wrong with wanting. Nothing wrong with wanting me, darling. Also nothing wrong with not. Though it's only fair that you should be aware that I want you a lot. Growing up means admitting the things you want the most.
can't pursue every possible line. Letting go, making choices, ignoring all other voices, including mine. You're divine. You decide on what you want, darling, not on what you think you should, not on what you want to want, darling, not from force of habit. Once it's clearly understood, darling, better go and grab it. Things can slip away for good, darling. What is it you really
Yesterday is done.
Yesterday is done. See the pretty countryside.
See the pretty countryside.
Merrily we roll along, gathering dreams.
Traveling to the far,
Traveling so far,
flashing by the countryside.
flashing by the countryside. Everybody merrily, merrily, following dreams. Rolling along, rolling along, rolling along, rolling up.
In the case of Shepard versus Shepard, after serious consideration, I have made a decision to close this courtroom to both the press and the public. After a 1-hour recess, we will reconvene behind closed doors with the next subpoenaed witness. This court is now adjourned.
Hey, you missed the star going in. Stay close. We'll try to grab her coming out.
I left as soon as the peace march broke. What do you got?
Composer's wife, who wants every last cent plus the kid. This cat's gonna be lucky if they let him keep his clothes.
Thought you got something hot.
After the judge reads the deposition from the star witness, then suddenly closes the courtroom to the public, trust me, I got something hot.
You're a big star. You got to know better.
It's an innocent little friendship that's been blown totally out of proportion.
Hold it, Miss Carnegie. Why were you subpoenaed?
Financial records, percentage, Hazara.
Miss Carnegie, how are you two involved in this scandal?
We are not involved.
And it is not a scandal. We have no comment.
Can you tell us why you were subpoenaed to testify today?
The wife and me, we are Mr. Shepard's best friends, I guess is why.
Do you not understand that we have no comment?
Yes, come on.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
And the public knows no comment means guilty as hell. Do you have any statement for the press, counselor?
I have no statement. Stay with me.
I understand that Gussie Carnegie is scheduled to testify this afternoon in a closed courtroom.
That's what we understand.
Why?
We have no idea.
Maybe Mr. Shepard can explain. Isn't Mr. Shepard coming out?
Mr. Shepard just left by a side exit.
I know that exit. Come on.
Go get him, Charlie.
Frank, this has gone on long enough.
Yeah, we all think you should just get out of this any way you can.
Give Beth whatever she wants.
Charlie, she wants everything.
I warned you in the beginning, Frank. Settle for whatever, but settle. A woman charging abandonment of a wife and child. Come on.
Beth wants to move back to Houston with my son, and I will never allow that. Never.
You know what they're planning to do today, Frank.
With Beth sitting there with your kid on her lap.
Stop it now, Frank. Walk away. Take a trip.
Save yourself all this pain.
I cannot just lose my family.
Frank, I'm taking that yacht. Come on the cruise. Get away, get some rest.
Yeah, and when you come back, you can stay with me.
Just go, Frank. We all want you out of this. Just get away.
I can't live without my son. Beth.
Daddy!
I am not going to give up Jerome.
Daddy, wait for me.
Don't be a fool, Elizabeth.
I said wait. Honey,
Mommy will be right back, okay? You go with Grandpa.
Your mother would turn over in her grave.
I want you to give up, Frank.
Never.
You're not gonna like what you hear this afternoon.
It's not life without my son.
I am not out to hurt you, Frank, but I will hurt you if I have to.
How is Frankie?
How do you think he is, Frank? I keep thinking I could have stopped it. I was warned about Gussie. I could have stopped it.
Do you still love me?
Did you sleep with her, Frank?
Do you still love me?
Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're somewhere a part of my life, and it looks like you'll stay as the days go by. I keep thinking, when does it end? Where's the day I'll have started forgetting? But I just go on thinking and sweating and cursing and crying and turning and reaching and waking and dying. And no, not a day goes by, not a blessed day. But you're still somehow part of my life, and you won't go away, so there's hell to pay. And until I die, I'll die day after day after day after day after day after day after day, till the days go by. Till the days go by, till the days go by. Did you sleep with Gussie?
I love you, Beth.
Did you want that life so much that you went with her?
I will always love you.
But did you?
Yes.
Frank, I want us to...
Daddy!
Frank, you're to stay with Grandpa.
He's my child, too.
Get out of here! I can't live like this, Frank, I can't!
For God's sakes, wait! Are you satisfied?
It's my job, man.
Then go find a decent one, man!
Careful! Stop! I'll kill these photos, genius. But you owe me one, right?
Frank, we want you to just get away.
Oh, be married. All I want to do is get back to work. I have to work.
You're in no shape to write, pal. Look, just go off with Tyler for a while.
I don't want to go away.
I am your agent, and I'm telling you now is not the time to work.
I love you, Frank. And Charlie loves you. All right, you just listen to us.
Living well is the best revenge.
So you made a mistake, so you're singing the blues, so you'll take some time, go visit some places.
You gotta be somewhere where there's nothing to remind you, right?
What you need is a break. I'll arrange a nice cruise. You'll relax a bit and see some new faces.
You gotta do something, only never look behind you. Right?
Best thing that ever could have happened.
Right. So you'll sit in the sun, you'll come back with a tan, and we'll do that show you've always been talking.
The side is retired, so we start another inning. right?
On a boat is such fun.
You'll come back a changed man.
I've had lots of guests and no one's squawking.
Feels like an ending, but it's really a beginning, right?
Best thing that
Best
ever
thing
could
that
have
ever
come
could
into my
have
sense.
Was all getting much too complicated.
Right!
All right, now you know. Life is crummy, well, now you know. I mean, big surprise. People love you and tell you lies. Bricks can tumble from clear blue skies. Put your dimple down, now you know. Okay, there you go. That's the sum of it, now you know. It's called flowers wilt, it's called apples rot, it's called thieves get rich and saints get shot. It's called God don't answer prayers a lot. Okay, now you know. Okay, now you know. Now forget it, don't fall apart at the seams. It's called letting go your illusions and don't confuse them with dreams. If the going's slow, don't regret it and don't let's go to extreme. It's called what's your choice? It's called count to 10. It's called burn your bridges, start again. You should burn them every now and then or you'll never grow. Because now you grow. That's the killer. It's now you grow. You're right, nothing's fair and it's all a plot. And tomorrow doesn't look too hot, right? You better look at what you got over here. Hello. Okay, now you know. Right?
So you find a new gal, so you write a new play,
in
and a month or two you're going to thank
You
us.
may have missed one road, but there's plenty more to follow, right?
We'll go through the canal up the coast to LA. You'll come see the place I'm building at Trancas.
Hang around here, pal, and you're only gonna wallow, right?
Best thing that ever could
I mean, you'll come back. I mean, what's the fuss?
I mean, sea and sun and comfort plus.
I mean, after all, you still got us.
Best thing that ever could
You gotta let go, gotta do it from scratch. Take a long deep breath, go back to your sources. A little vacation, which is all about forgetting, right? Right. Then we'll do a new show, no, we'll do a whole batch. Maybe one that's all about divorces. I mean, a divorce court. What a fascinating setting, right?
Right. Best thing that ever could have happened. Yesterday's best thing that ever could have happened. See the best thing that burn your bridges, start again. You should burn them every now and then. You'll never grow. This now you grow. Life's a gift, so now you grow.
You're right, nothing's fair and it's all a plot. And tomorrow doesn't look too hot. Right. You better look at what you got over here. Over here. It's here.
Now you know.
He's only a boy. Why do I think he loves me? Maybe he loves what I can do for him. Maybe he thinks that I'll come through for him. Maybe the moon is cheese. And yet maybe something real is happening here. But baby, you're a baby. And the man I'm married to needs me near. Ha! Okay, the moon is cheese. And I love the guy I shouldn't. And I know the one I should. But love is blind and I go for the kind that I finally found. It's no good.
We gotta go back. We're gonna make it just in time for the ending.
Gosh, you got an opening night inside, or did you forget?
We're sorry, we're very sorry, but something amazing happened.
I'll say amazing. When suddenly, right before the 11 o'clock number, the whole pack here jumps right out of your seats, turns and runs straight up the center aisle like a bunch of mishugganoes.
It was Evelyn. Suddenly, just like that, she went into labor.
And being Evelyn, she didn't tell us until her pains were only 5 minutes apart. We just a second ago got her into a cab.
What the hell are you doing here?
No, my wife would not let me into the cab.
Evelyn refused to let Charlie miss our first opening night.
She even brought a tape recorder to record the applause.
From your mouth to God's ear.
And the very second the applause is over, Charlie, I have that cab waiting. We are gonna fly to the hospital in record time, I promise.
Shh. They're quiet.
Very quiet.
When an audience is quiet like that, it means that they are really concentrating.
Shut up, Mary.
We should go back in for the closing. I didn't mean the closing.
Okay, Mama, now the cab there with the meter running is for Charlie, so you and Daddy take the one right behind it.
And I will see you very soon, little bit, and I'll tell you every single thing that happened. Oh, I wanted him to be here opening night.
Oh, Frank, he's been here opening night. Mwah. We love you very much, and we thank you very much.
I don't understand why in hell any human being in his right mind would
ever live in New York City.
Charlie, let's do another show.
Yes.
And then another, and then another, and then another.
And I'll produce it.
Wait a minute, Joe. You'll produce Take a Left.
First I say, get yourselves a couple of hits. Show them you can make money. Then you can do that political flop and show them you got integrity. Me, I got such an idea for you guys. So commercial. First you'll hate it, then you'll love it.
Frank, you know I never say anything, but I'm gonna say this. For me. Just do one more for Joe, and then you can go and do Take a Left.
I know the kind of music I want to write. I also know that it's very hard on you right now, but Beth, I am asking you to trust me.
And I am asking you to trust me.
Beth, guys, right now is the time. You gotta do your own stuff.
Mary, you don't have a child, and you just had yourself a bestseller, so that's very easy for you to say.
Yeah, Beth, trust me, success ain't all it's cracked up to be.
I think Charlie and I will handle success very well.
Look how well we've handled failure.
Listen to that. Will you listen to that?
Do you know what that means? Let me tell you what that means. Wait, no! Anyone who even thinks it, don't say it, you'll jinx it.
Listen to that.
Did you listen to that?
Does that make you feel proud? Well, feel more than just proud. Okay, wait, I'll tempt fate and I'll state it out loud. That's the sound of a hit. It's a hit, gang, I think. This is it. No more writing clever little shows for those basement saloons. No more proclamations from the pros that you can't hum the tunes.
No more sneaking it at intermission to the plays you wish you could afford.
Or producers having you audition whenever they're bored.
To say right away as you play the first chord. Boys, it's very, what is the word? Interesting. And if I had the slightest belief any audiences would come, I would do it in a minute. Next!
We're a hit, we're a hit!
Standing up the whole bit!
No more coaching those sopranos with voices like bees.
No more secondhand pianos with 6 broken keys.
No more agents giving you opinions as they turn you over to their minions.
As for these guarantees, we should please thank the Lord. It's a hit, it's a hit!
Will my folks have a fit after all of that baloney they made me go through? All that, honey, not that he's a phony, but what does she do? Won't their faces be stony when they see on their Sony someone handing the phony a Tony Award?
I would like to begin by thanking all the hundreds of people who have turned down every show I have ever written. so that I could win tonight for this one. Thank you. Listen to that. Will you listen to that? Tell me, is that a noise or is that a noise? That is a noise we've been waiting the whole of our lives to hear.
Listen to that.
Listen to
You
that.
listen to that.
to that.
Honey, is
I
that a noise or is that a noise? That is the
stand
loveliest
it.
noise for a breadwinning wife to hear.
Listen to that. That's obscene.
That's the noise that is really a
That's the noise I've been waiting my life to hear. Listen to that. Listen to that. Will you listen to that? Will you listen to that? That's the sound of an audience losing its mind. It's the Pope on his balcony blessing mankind.
Folks, it's funny, girl. Fiddler and Dolly combined.
It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a palpable hit. If it only even runs a minute, at least it's a wedge. It's the theater and we're really in it, not just on the edge.
If your spirits ever need improving, you can drop it any night for free.
But the thing that's positively moving, you could have fooled me, is we're still old friends. Nothing can kill old friends. Where there's a will, old friends don't need success to survive. And us, old friends, what's to discuss, old friends? We've got a surefire, genuine, walk-away blockbuster, Life's to Broadway, a full of sensational box office, Lollapalooza, gargantuan. Hit! It's a hit! It's a hit! It's a hit! It's a hit! It's a
This is what everybody lives for. Now we go back in and fake being modest.
No, I'm having a baby. We're coming.
Wait, what about the opening party?
You two go to the party. Frank, I will do one more for Joe Josephson, but just one more.
One more, and then it's our time.
One more. Okay, come on.
Frank, I was there for Evelyn's last baby, and I don't want to miss this one, but you go to the party without me.
No, honey, absolutely not. No.
Yes. I am so proud of you. Okay, if I don't see you at the hospital, I'll see you at home later. I love you so much.
Wait, Beth, wait. Now look, with Gussie there, I urge you, you go with Frank.
Sometimes you just have to trust, Mary.
Well, and sometimes you don't.
I would never want a man I couldn't trust.
Hey! Big man, you got a ride to this fancy schmancy party?
I can only stay 1 or 2 minutes.
Oh! Was that not why we do all this? Was that not just heaven?
I gotta go make nice with the backers. You two take our car. I won't be able to afford this big man now. You watch.
What a blessing it has been to find another pure artist. So often I have just wanted to thank you, but Franklin Shepard, I think that there's been a conspiracy to keep you from me.
Miss Carnegie, I owe you so much.
Didn't I tell you a few years ago? It's fate that brought us together. Now all you've done these past months is work. Tonight, let me show you how divine it is to be number one. Everyone is waiting to meet the man of the hour.
Dreams don't die, so keep an eye on your dreams. 'Cause before you know where you are, there you are.
Time goes by and dreams go dry, but you can't give up on your dream.
Tend your dreams are busy. Dreams take summer, all the time goes summer, you fly along with the wind. Some roads you travel just for the thrill.
Then there's some roads are breezy, with love. Some roads are full of jingles and bumps. Can't let it get you down in the dumps. Don't let it get you down in the dumps.
1964.
1963. Have you seen?
How was it? You're not serious.
That does it.
You're not serious.
Have you seen?
How was it? You're not serious. That does it. You're not serious. How was it? You're not serious. First.
Did you
Does it? You're not serious.
It's the best, it's the first, it's the finest, it's the latest, it's the least, it's the worst, it's the absolutely lowest, it's the greatest, it's the single, it's the only, it's the perfect, it's the high, dreadful, fabulous.
Oh, Frank, that's the mayor.
I know.
She's my favorite actress.
I see.
Oh, do you see who she's with?
Beth, I'm not looking for celebrities. I'm looking for Charlie.
Oh, Frank, you can do both. I've never seen so many famous people.
What? Who? Where?
So, what did he say? I haven't talked to him yet, but it's obvious he didn't invite us here because we fit in so well. I am more sure than ever that he wants to option our show.
I'm sure too, but let's not be too sure. I just have the pastry concession. You are the one who's supposed to be handling the business.
I am handling it, Charlie. You watch. All this time we put into our writing, it is gonna pay off.
Well, I don't care what he asks. You just say yes. All I want is for us to be rich as long as we've been poor.
There are a lot of sophisticated people here.
Oh, God. If I had known that, I would have worn earrings.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, what's going on?
Those people over there, they're smoking marijuana.
I've smelled it before. In the village. I thought it was autumn.
Darling, we saw the little darling. We had the most bad, it was good, it's the biggest.
He's a genius.
But he can't, but he used to, it's the dumbest. He's a genius, it's the...
Hi. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Franklin Shepard, and this is Charlie Kringus, who writes my lyrics.
Remember you? You're the reason we're giving this bash. According to our accountants, anyway.
Oh, God. Sorry. And this is Beth, my wife, Beth.
Do you write songs too?
Oh, no. Right now, I'm the family breadwinner.
You don't mind if I kidnap him, do you? I have invited the richest and the most influential people in this town tonight. Not one of whom is as rich or influential as you're going to be. I call them the Blob. They absorb everything. Meet the Blob. The bodies you read about. The ones who know everyone. That everyone knows.
Hi, dreadful, fabulous.
Meet the Blob. Not many and yet.
All right.
You never see one.
What? No.
They come as a set.
Who's him?
And we're in their debt.
Well, what do you think?
'Cause honey, but they write the books and put on the shows and run the saloons and design the clothes. They keep us natives on our toes.
Albie, Warhol, Curtis, Selma.
They read the books and go to the shows and swamp the saloons wearing all the clothes. What you might call neglect, but they're the most important people in the most important city, in the most important country, in the you-know-what.
Heavy, Milltown, Gestalt.
Beth, darling, you don't have any hooch. Oh, I'm going to open my veins.
Oh, no, that's okay. It better be, because now I own it.
Joe, come quick. We have a gigantic catastrophe. Oh, this is scandalous. Joe, come and take this. Gorgeous person up to my closet, and she is going to choose some rag of mine. Move, Joe, please. I am paralyzed with shame.
Oh, did you talk to my wife? We have something in mind, maybe for Broadway.
Joe, if you don't hurry, I'm going to throw myself down the garbage disposal. Now move! Your new songs are just beautiful.
Oh, I've got some newer ones.
You're wonderful.
I just admire people like you so much. You seem to know everyone and do everything.
Yes, I do. One day, I just made myself up. And now I never change. Instead, I change the people around me. Scotty! Precious! This is your new client, Franklin Shepard.
Well,
I'll holler on you tomorrow, or you can yell on me. I'm in the book.
So am I.
See how much you two have in common? I just found you an agent. Joe gave me this greenhouse as a wedding present. He has a tendency to worship me.
It's great.
If you like it, take it home. I married Joe because he liked me and I liked this life. I married the one before him because, well, I believed him when he said he could write. And the first one, I don't really think first ones count. Do you?
This greenhouse seems as out of place in New York as I do.
Only at first, darling. Now I find it to be the best thing about this dump. How old are you?
25, which doesn't bother me, and then I think I'm a quarter of a century and I panic. There's so much I want to do and I can't get started. I can't even what?
Here's something I like to do when I want to get to know someone very well, very fast. It's a game. I tell you something honest about me, and you answer me right away with something honest about you. I call it trading hostages. I'm not very happy. Go on. I'm not very happy.
I'm very happy.
Huh. I am inches away from the top.
I am miles away from the top. Make that hundreds of thousands of miles away.
Performing is my life.
Posing is my life.
Success is not happening fast enough.
Success is not happening at all.
I have been in 5 Broadway shows.
I have seen the second act of every one.
Someone's cheating. I've done 5 Broadway shows.
Me, I can't get started. I can't even.
My first love is singing.
My first love is music.
My second love is acting.
My second love is music.
Oh, I think it's fate that brought us together. Anywho, I did all those Broadway shows, most of which didn't last as long as this conversation. And Joe has just optioned a vehicle that could change my life and yours. We both want you and your partner to do the score. Do I see disappointment on that sweet face?
We were hoping that he wanted to do Take a Left, the show that Charlie and I auditioned for him.
Oh, no, darling, not at all.
It's just we've been working on it for 3 years.
Well, you can do this one much faster. But he wants me to make sure you understand. We want it fast, loud, and funny. I need a hit. What do you say? Life is knowing what you want. Darling, that's the thing you have to. No, you'll get everything you want. Darling, have a little patience. Climbing mountains can be slow. Darling, take it easy as you climb. I'd say you're a winner, also a beginner. One step at a time. Growing up, it's what they call growing up. It's when we're all starting out and starting to sway. Growing up, you hate the delay, but after today, you'll be on your way. So what do you say?
Okay.
Now, this is not a show about subtle. It's not big on depth. It's flash, bam, curtain. It's fun. It's opulent. It's Broadway. God.
Okay.
Oh, what was that? Oh, a second thought.
Oh, no, that's something I do when I want to hold on to a moment. I close my eyes very tight and I swallow like I take a picture that I can treasure.
You're a treasure. Now, I want everyone who isn't drunk, smoke, or gorge themselves too much to hurry over here, top. Frank,
honey, it's beautiful. Mary, where have you been?
I had to borrow a dress from the guy upstairs.
Oh, darling! It looks wonderful on you. Keep it. I'm too fat for it anyway.
Oh, Gussie, this is our friend Mary Flynn. Mary's a copy editor, but she's gonna have her own book published very soon.
Sorry I'm late. So glad you didn't wait.
Mary, Charlie, and Frank are these totally inseparable friends.
Well, I have to separate for a minute. I gotta go find Charlie.
Oh, no. I've got plans for you. Mary Flynn, would you be as sweet as you look and go get Charlie? Oh, thank you this much. Your husband is the most talented composer I've ever heard. I hope it's all right that I am just crazy about him.
I hope it's all right, too.
All right. All right, quiet now. Listen now, please, because one day you are all going to be able to say, I was there when. Oh my God. I have next to me the most exciting composer ever. And he is going to play a song he's written. And when he finishes, you are all going to want to swallow poison. Because there'll be nothing more to live for. So, find a place to park it, fermez all those bouchées. And I am now honored to present Franklin Shepard and Charles... Some funny little name. Anyway, this song is from a little show that they want to do that we hope will be in a big show that we want to do.
Wait, what, Frank? A big show? What is she talking about?
Later, sing!
It started out like a song. We started quiet and slow with no surprise. And then one morning I woke to realize we had a good thing going. Psst. It's not that nothing went wrong. Some angry moments, of course, but just a few. And only moments, no more, because we knew we had this good thing going. And if I wanted too much, was that such a mistake? At the time, you never wanted enough. All right, tough, I don't make that a crime. And while it's going along, you take for granted some love will wear away. We took for granted a lot, and still I say it could have kept on growing instead of just kept on. We had a good thing going.
Wait. Keep them there. We want to hear it again. Tell them, wouldn't you all just like to live your entire lives to that music? Yes. Down. Everybody, down. They're going to do it again. One more time.
No, Frank? Say no.
Yeah, Charlie's right.
They loved it.
They thought we were great. And to know what true greatness is knowing when to get off.
I'll sing with you, come on.
Started out like a song.
started quiet and slow with no surprise. And then one morning I woke to realize
I said, Joe, this show will be a watershed.
Can you pass me the wine?
It's not that nothing went wrong. Some angry
Did you hear?
No kidding, you're not serious. And only Mama know because we knew we were stuck in the past. Good things go away. Did you read? I'll never think I wanted too much. Was that so? It's a clear piece of time and policy. Did you read? I'll never think just don't make me did you wanted enough? All right, tough. I don't make that a crime. We saw the news, darling. Did you read? It was never be just don't make it really need. Did you ever so half-past 6? It's a show that a murder will make us. It's a cheer, it's a time to fall. It's the greatest, it's a single, it's the only, it's a crime, it's a what, it's a real, it's a true, it's a fire, it's a... Traveling fun, flashing by the countryside. Merrily we roll along, catching a dream. Yesterday is done, see the pretty countryside. Everybody merrily, merrily.
1961.
Some roads are easy, some roads are breezy, some roads the ride gets out of control. Grinds to a halt and ends in a hole. Some roads you saw before you can.
1960.
It's 1960.
And gosh, what a swell year it's been. So many blessings, such wonders it has brought. You hardly know where to begin. There's Xerox and lasers, the twist and the pill. A city in Brazil
that no one wants to fill.
Khrushchev stopped screaming, and Librium came in.
And Nixon didn't win.
Goodbye then to Ike and the brass. 2 years that were cozy but crass. It's true, Ike was icky,
But better him than Dickie.
now me's the first family with class. En masse. Sorry.
There's Bobby.
And Jackie.
And Jack. And myriads more in the back. There's Ethel and Teddy and Pat alone.
Plus Eunice.
And Peter.
And Jean.
And Joan. And what's his name?
Steven.
And hold the phone, the one in the army.
One in the army.
Captain Major.
Sergeant.
That's it. So many cards in the pack. You want to know how to keep track.
Well, one is good looking and young and rich.
While one is good looking and young and rich.
The rest are good looking
And young and rich. There isn't a lot that they lack. Not Bobby and Jackie and Jack and Ethel and Ted and Eunice and Pat and Joan and Steve and Peter and Jean and Sarge. There's probably dozens of others at large. God knows. And Joe and Rose.
29, 32, 54. Hut.
Bobby, go along.
Hi, nice to have you.
We're bringing back style to the White House.
I'm painting it beige for a start.
We're making it into a cultural lighthouse
For glamour.
And beauty.
and art.
Evenings of the Budapest playing. Vivaldi. And Munch doing bits of Ravel. I'll get Leontine Price to sing her medley from Master Singer. And Margot Fontaine to dance Giselle.
Together.
Won't it be perfectly swell?
We'll have Bernstein play next on the Bechstein piano.
And Auden read poems and stuff.
And Galina Vishnevsky.
Gesundheit.
The Russian soprano, just pronouncing her name is refreshing enough.
We're bringing back style to the White House. with casual culture, the rule. Let's have Tabaldi.
He makes a guy feel good.
And Oleg Cassini. Well, I think he's real good.
And how about Heifetz?
And Callas.
And Gielgud.
Later, when everything's cool, we'll push them all into the pool. Thank you.
Okay, Bobby, I'll make you Attorney General. Just get off my back.
With Bobby.
And Jackie.
Jack.
The White House is under attack.
8 years is the limit, but 8 will do.
By then there'll be Bobby.
And Teddy, too. Or Peter, or Stephen.
Or even you.
Oh. And then there's the Colonel. Major.
You
know.
Sergeant.
Yes.
Doesn't pick up the slack if anything goes out of whack.
And someday elections will be unknown.
Because each of our kids will ascend the throne.
And their kids have more kids with kids of their own. It's sort of a family knack. Till most of the nation's made up of relations of Bobby and Jackie and Jack and Ethel and Ted and Eunice and Pat and Joan and Steve and Peter and Jean and Sarge and Joe and Rose and Rose and Rose and Rose and Rose and Rose and Rose. The decade's starting anew. And maybe the country is too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The entire cast of our review, Frankly Frank, now in its 5th successful, not quite record-breaking month, would like to thank you all for coming to the Downtown Club, where we do 2 shows here every night with the exception of tonight. Cut that out! Anyway, please come back and bring a friend, or come back and make a friend, or just come back and be a friend. Thank you.
Excuse me. Excuse me, but I got really excited when I saw your name on the reservation list, Mr. Josephson. I'm just a waiter here. Oh, well, actually, I'm holding down 3 different jobs at the moment, but only until I can get my invention launched. You see, I have invented a brand new machine that can answer your telephone when you're not at home. Or even if you are. But I just somehow cannot get all the investors.
Yeah, kid, they have answering services with operators already that, guess what, do exactly for people what you want this verkachte machine here to do.
Mr. Josephson, for only $4,000, I will, right now, sign a contract giving you 50% of the return.
Whoa, I live in a penthouse, kid. Not in an asylum. Now, I will invest my last red cent if you can come up with a sound idea. Something like this new smell-o-vision movie process. When the hell am I gonna meet a waiter who's just a waiter?
Mr. and Mrs. Spencer, hi. I'm Mary Flynn. Frank and Beth will be out in less than a minute. So, I bet you two are excited about the wedding.
Excited is not the word.
You cannot imagine how important Frank is going to be someday.
No, we can't.
Are you in the show business too?
Oh, no, I'm just a fan, but I have never heard music like Frank's.
Us neither.
I work for Look magazine.
See, now there is a steady, secure job.
I hate it.
Well, maybe that's why they call it work.
Excuse me, Mr. Josephson? Frank Shepard, do you remember me? Our entire cast is overwhelmed as what they are that an important man like you would actually come down to see our little review.
And you recall Shirley Akinola here. Now, Gussie Carnegie. She fixed the nose, she fixed the clothes, she fixed the name. And take a look at what was underneath all that.
Oh, you. I used to work part-time as his secretary to pay for class.
We've all seen and admired you on stage so much.
A big talent wasted in little shows up until me. But you boys must be doing something right, because the fiancé here is going through one hell of a divorce, and you boys made her laugh.
Joe, I thought it was just Peaches.
Oh, see, us were usually light years better, but everybody was just, God, so nervous that the 2 of you were here, and it's a pretty nervous night for me anyway. I'm getting married.
Is it the girl in the show?
Beth!
You're awfully young. Marry in haste, repent in Reno.
I'm 23. The guy who does the lyrics, he's my age. He's got a baby already. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Josephson. You remember Charlie Kringus from the time we auditioned for you, my collaborator.
Yes, I collabor him and he collabors me. Sorry.
Mazel tov. Your stuff is getting more commercial, which is good because trust me, if you're gonna get married, you're gonna need bucks. But I say, unless the girl is pregnant, get out of it. Oh. Have a good wedding.
Frank, look, you know. Unless you really want to, you don't have to.
I want to, Charlie.
Frank, if there's any truth at all and we turn out like our parents, you are in big trouble.
Mary, do you think I'm making a wrong decision?
Well, I mean, if you really want to know what I think, Frank.
Frank, don't faint, but my parents want to speak to us before the ceremony. Frank, I'm not pregnant.
What?
Do you still want us to get married?
Do you?
Before, my reason was the baby. But now my reason is you.
And my reason is you.
I am pregnant.
Beth?
I just wanted to be sure.
Elizabeth!
Oh, God. Mama, how do I look?
Elizabeth, your father and I have one thing we want to say.
Mama, you said it all for 2 days.
Elizabeth, the man doesn't even have a job. My daughter's going back to being a legal secretary just to support you.
Mama, I told you that in private.
Mrs. Spencer, what I want to do with my life isn't to play in this club. I want to write music. And to be able to do that, I play here, I accompany singers at auditions, I play for dance classes, I do arrangements, I do anything that I can, just so I can keep on writing music.
Boy! We are prepared to give you $2,000 right here, right now.
Daddy.
Just call the sorry excuse for a wedding off.
Mr. Spencer, Beth and I are getting married. We hope that it's with your blessing, but we are getting married.
The minister just got here.
Where's Evelyn?
Who's Evelyn? Oh, the minister, I suppose.
No, Evelyn is my wife, and she is way at the back of the room. See, they often have to stop weddings right in the middle because of her sobbing, which I try not to take personally.
Let's get started.
Elizabeth, here's Grandma's ring.
Thank you, Mama. Daddy.
Elizabeth?
Oh, honey, it could be worse.
At least she's not pregnant.
My dear friends, good evening. Before the marriage vows, Frank and Beth have each asked to speak. Frank?
Beth, I'm so happy to be marrying you in the very place where I met you and grew to love you. Actually, I'm just happy to be marrying you, period. And I very much would like to thank our dear close friends for being with us on this, the most important moment in both of our lives.
Beth?
Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're somewhere a part of my life, and it looks like you'll stay as the days go by. I keep thinking, when does it end? That it can't get much better, much longer, but it only gets better and stronger and deeper and nearer and simpler and freer and richer and clearer. And no, not a day goes by, not a blessed day, but you somewhere come into my life
you do, I'll die. I want day after 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 day till the days go by, till the days go by, till the days go by.
How does it happen? Once it was all so clear. How did you get so far off the track? Why don't you turn around and go back?
How does it happen? Where is the moment? When did the road behind disappear? Where did you let things slip out of gear? How did you ever get to be here?
1959.
1958.
How's it going?
Good, you?
There.
Yeah, tell me.
Russian tea room?
Hi.
Mary.
Say hello. I think I got a job.
Where?
True Romances?
Posing.
Thank you. Writing captions.
What about the book?
What about the book?
Nothing. Are you working on the book?
Yes.
Good.
No.
Mary.
Right, I know, yes. Me and Balzac.
I finished the one
I
act.
got an audition.
I started the story.
Rehearsal pianist.
So where are we eating?
I'm moving to Playboy.
The publisher called me.
I'm doing a
My
rewrite.
parents are coming.
I saw My Fair Lady.
I rewrote the
I
rewrite.
sort of enjoyed it.
I threw out the story.
I'm meeting an agent.
We'll all get together on Sunday. We're opening doors,
singing, here we are. We're filling up days on a dime.
That faraway
shores, looking not too far. We're following every star. There's not enough time.
I called the producer.
I sent off the one
I
act.
started the story.
He said to come see him.
I dropped out of
I
college.
met this musician.
I'm playing a
They're
nightclub.
doing my one
I'm
act.
working for Red
I
Bull.
rewrote the ballad.
I finished the story.
We started rehearsal.
I threw out the story and then the musician. I'm moving to Popular Science.
We're opening doors, singing, look who's here. Beginning to sail on a dime. That faraway shores, getting very near. We haven't a thing to fear. We haven't got time.
Bum 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 bum. La da 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 da. How's it coming?
Good, you?
Done!
1 minute.
Amber Kevin.
Hi.
Mary.
Say hello.
I got another job.
Where?
Sheep.
What's that?
A brand new concept. Pop-up pictures.
What about the book?
What about the book?
Did you give the publisher the book?
Yes.
Good.
No.
Mary.
Look, I never
Finished.
Let me call you back.
This is just a draft.
Right.
Probably it stinks.
Right.
Haven't had the time to do a polish.
Will you sit?
Right. Who wants to live in New York? Who wants the worry, the noise, the dirt, the heat? Who wants the garbage cans clanging in the street? Suddenly I do. They're always popping their cork. I'll fix that line. The cops, the cabbies, the sales girls up at Saks. You gotta have a real taste for maniacs. Suddenly I do.
That's great. That's swell. The stuff as well. It isn't every day you hear a score this strong. But fellas, if I may, there's only one thing wrong. There's not a tune you can hum. There's not a tune, you go bump, 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 da-dum. You need a tune, you go bump, 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 da-dum. Give me a melody. Why can't you throw 'em a crumb? What's wrong with letting 'em tap their toes a bit? I'll let you know when Stravinsky has a hit. Give me a melody. Oh, sure, I know it's not that kind of show, but can't you have a score that's sort of in between? Look, play a little more, show you what I mean.
Who wants to live in New York? I always hated the dirt, the heat, the noise, but ever since I met you, I...
Listen, boys, maybe it's me, but that's just not a hummable melody. Write more, work hard, leave your name with the girl. Less avant-garde, leave your name with the girl. Just write a plain old melody.
They're stopping rehearsal, they ran out of money.
We lasted one issue, my book was rejected.
The nightclub was raided, I have to start coaching.
My parents are coming.
They screwed up the laundry.
My wallet was stolen.
I saw the musician.
We're being evicted.
I'm having a breakdown.
We'll all get together on Sunday. They're slamming the doors, singing, go away. It's less of a sail than a climb. That faraway shores, farther every day. We're learning to ricochet. We still have a lot to say.
You know what we'll do?
What?
We'll do a review.
What?
What?
We'll do a review of our own.
What?
Where?
Why?
When?
Not just songs, but stories, scenes, piano pieces, mime!
Yeah.
Frankly,
A
Frank.
showcase of our own.
Where?
The club's reopening.
We'll write a lot of new stuff.
Rewrite old stuff.
What about the girl?
What about the girl?
Only that we're gonna need a girl.
Well, Mary.
Thanks. I don't perform except at dinner.
Who was the that eyes at the heat? Who was the garbage kids? Next! I can sing higher.
Who wants to live in New York? Who wants to live in New York? Who wants to live?
Thank you for coming.
They're always popping their cork.
Up a tone.
The cops, the cabbies, the sales girls
Up a
up
tone.
at Saks. You gotta have a real taste for maniacs.
Thank you. You're hired.
Oh, I'm Beth.
I'm Frank.
I really thought I stink.
I'm Mary.
Charlie.
By the way, I'm told we open Saturday.
What? You're not serious?
Nobody's ready.
Apparently somebody canceled the booking.
The songs aren't finished.
And what about costumes?
And how do I learn all these numbers?
I'll bring you the copies of
mention
everything
I still
made
haven't
this
finished.
evening.
But I'll have to
You don't have to, we'll separate it.
Don't worry about it. On Sunday we're opening
doors. Singing, here we are. We're filling up days on a dime. That faraway shores, looking not too far. We're following every star. There's not enough time. We're banging on doors, shouting here again. We're risking it all on a dime. That faraway shores, looking near again. The only thing left is when we know we should count to 10. We haven't got time. We haven't got time.
Bending with the road, gliding through the countryside. Merrily we roll along, catching at dreams that will explode.
Waking up the countryside.
Everybody merrily, merrily, sing your song. Rolling along, rolling along, rolling along.
Rolling along.
What are you doing up on the roof?
I don't know, I just came up here.
Well, you could have told a person.
You were asleep.
Yeah, the alarm just went off. You see anything?
Mm-mm.
Is something wrong?
No.
What are you doing up here so early?
I couldn't sleep. Charlie, I read your 2 plays last night. They were so wonderful I couldn't sleep.
I thought you were mad. Not to tell everyone who stays over, always wake me whenever you think I'm wonderful.
I tossed and turned and kept thinking about wasting these last 2 years in the army, then to come back and read your plays.
Oh, wasting? But the music you played for me, talk about wonderful.
What? Really?
Yes. Yeah, Frank, you don't just write what you know, you write what you know.
Okay. This play, Pretty Politics, about the centipages. What do you think about making it into a musical?
Go on.
I've got a better title. Take a Left.
That's a better title?
I think it's important. Musicals are popular. They're a great way to state important ideas. Ideas that could really make a difference. Charlie, we can change the world. Something is stirring, shifting ground. It's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Don't you know, we're the movers and we're the shapers. We're the names in tomorrow's papers. Up to us, man, to show. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, man, me and you.
Hi.
We just wanted to see my roommate and I.
Excuse me.
She's probably from Barnard. Barnard girls are dippy.
Do you have the time?
Yep. 5:45. Did you ever think about getting married?
No.
Me neither. But when I'm a lot older, maybe.
Feel how it quivers on the brink.
What?
Everything gives you the shivers, makes you think. There's so much stuff to sing. And you and me, we'll be singing it like the birds. Me with music, and you the words. Tell them things they don't know.
Up to us, pal, to show 'em. Our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn, we're what's new. Me and you, pal, me and you. Feel the flow, hear what's happening. We're what's happening. Long ago, all we had was that funny feeling, saying someday we'd send 'em reeling. Now it looks like we can. Someday just began. It's our heads on the block. Give us room and start the clock. Our time coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you, me and you.
I didn't mean to be so overdressed before. Am I too late?
No, I think it's just about now.
Oh, my roommate's coming up too.
I'm Charlie Kringus, this is Frank Shepard.
Mary Flynn.
Hi.
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 We just took the apartment on 5.
Oh, I'm not officially moved in until I'm discharged from the army next week.
Yeah, Frank just got a weekend pass to help us move in. A lot to move in. A typewriter, 2 mattresses, and a piano.
Are you the one playing the piano the last 2 days?
We're evicted.
Oh, no. You are wonderful. I mean, sincerely wonderful.
I'm sincerely grateful.
Yeah, I even came up on the roof so I could hear you better. I tell everything, then go home and suffer. So, are you sincerely wonderful too?
I write. He is. Me Columbia, him Juilliard.
Well, that's what I want to do, right? But how does anyone compose music, though? I mean, to me, that is the gift of gifts.
I just met the girl I ought to marry. Did anybody ever tell you you say all the right things?
Never. But I really want to know.
Well, writing music is not about words. It's about sounds and feelings. And to me, music is about everything.
Well, anyway, it's so creative.
If I didn't have music, I'd die.
Someday, Frank is going to be a very important composer.
He is. I think you already are.
Mary, are you up here? Oh, you're with guys.
Evelyn! Evelyn! That was Evelyn.
Oh, yes, we should probably look now. It's supposed to be right now.
See anything?
God, I hope we didn't miss it. It should come right over. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I see it.
Where?
There it is. There.
It's just phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. Do you call it Sputnik or Sputnik?
You call it a miracle.
We gotta be the luckiest people who ever lived. After this moment that the three of us are sharing here together, nothing is ever gonna be the way that it was, not ever again. Do you guys realize that now we're gonna be able to do anything? I mean, anything we ever dreamed of. What a time to be starting out. What a time to be alive. Something is stirring, shifting ground. It's just begun.
Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done.
Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Don't you know, we're the movers and we're the shapers. We're the names in tomorrow's papers. Up to us now to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you. Years from now, we'll remember and we'll come back by the rooftop and hang a plaque. This is where we began, being what we can. It's our heads on the block. Give us room and start the clock. Our dreams coming true. Me and you, pal, me and you. Me and you, 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 me and you.
Shepard.